today's episode of DownStream Outdoors. Today on DownStream Outdoors, we're back into the wild animals again. Right now, it's late February here in central Pennsylvania. It's fairly warm during the day. As you can see today, I'm out here in a t-shirt. It's really nice out. Something that we can acquire at this time of year is something known as maple sap. Okay, we prefer the sap of the sugar maple, but all maple trees are tappable. The sugar maple has the highest sugar content. Now what we're going to do today is we're not actually going to boil down to syrup. For a good maple tree, you need about 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. So if I want to do any kind of quantity, I would need 400 gallons of sap just to make, say 10 gallon of syrup. Okay, so that brings me to another topic. People that they see the prices of local maple syrup on some of the smaller store shelves and whatnot, and they always question, why is it so much? Well, right there's a prime example, because it just takes so much sap to make 1 gallon of syrup that it has to be expensive. It's labor intensive. It is hard work. Today I'm going to give you a little taste of it. Now the way I'm doing it is a bit old-fashioned. The guys that are doing it and making lots, they're out here with battery-operated drills, and they're running hoses from tree to tree into large collection vats that comes around with the machine. They pick the vat up and they take it back to a central boil-off location. Today, all I'm doing is I'm acquiring some sap for a little bit of drinking purposes. It's really tasty. It's a really nice spring tonic. It's full of vitamins and minerals. As a young child, my parents, they would tap the maple trees here on this land. And one of my favorite things was, at this time of year, there's still a lot of freezing temperatures, and you would end up with an icicle hanging off the spile that you put into the tree, and those icicles were just one of them wonderful things to chew on. And we're going to, tap this here sugar maple I got right here, and we're going to do it the old-fashioned way a little bit. We got our brace and bit. Okay, I prefer these, myself, because there's no battery to drain. The only battery is, your own battery, and they don't take a whole lot of effort. We're going to find a nice spot here, about 3 feet off the ground. Okay, we're going to pick our spot, and we're just going to drill in. We're going to drill in about 2.5 inches. Okay, we've drilled into our tree. The next thing we do is we need something to help us collect it out of that hole. And what I got here is a spile. They're used specifically for tapping maple trees. They're kind of like a spigot. These ones are old, really old. The newer ones are all plastic. They can interconnect with hoses. These were meant for buckets. And what we do with these is we take our spot. Oh yeah, it's running real good. We're gonna put our tap in there. We're just going to give her a little tap right into the tree, seal it up to the tree so that all the sap comes running out. And believe it or not, real quickly here, we're going to see sap just quickly. There's no time lapse, no editing, just that quick. We have maple sap coming out. Doesn't that look delicious? We're going to let this first little bit drip off. It'll kind of help clear it out a little bit, and then we're going to start collecting some for a nice little drink. We'll be back for that taste testing in a few minutes. All right, we're back here at the maple tree. It's been sitting probably about a half an hour right now. Today's not a real strong flow day. It could have done a lot better if it would have been another 10 degrees warmer or so. But we got about a half a cup. Try to get right down in there, and you can see it's crystal clear. It looks like just water. And that is actually what is flowing right out of the tree itself right now. And like I said, I mean, it's going to be just a little bit sweet, but not too far off of just water. It's just basically sweetened water, but it's really chock full of good vitamins and minerals. That's why it was a favorite early drink of the Native Americans, because it was one of the first things in spring that they could get fresh. And freshness is, vital for good vitamins and minerals. And That's why it was always considered a spring tonic, because you know it was really good for you. And that's why I like to come out here in the spring and just do a little bit of this for myself. One of these days we're going to get down to and we're going to actually boil out some syrup. It won't be this season, it'll probably be in a season to come here. But we're looking forward to keeping doing these videos for you. Right now we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary. We couldn't be more excited. And we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. And hopefully you guys keep enjoying what we're doing. And until then, keep your line wet and out of the trees.